Today, we're doing some body work. We have Eastwood's Contour Premium Lightweight Body Filler. Now this stuff right here is excellent. I've been using it on this car. It's the first time I've used this product. Comes with a hardener, comes with a gallon. I've already been working on the trunk lid here, trying to get the deck lid straightened out. Here you can see the car everywhere where it's had filler work. Now this is the side where the quarter panel was welded to the outer side of that jamb. And you can see I've just roughly wiped down it. Nothing snazzy. Of course, at the top, going over to get that straight, there's a place right in here, just a little low spot. Just wiping a few little areas. Now we're doing our body sanding. I've already started sanding a lot of those panels that I've applied the filler to. Now you can see exactly how nice that gap is, all the way down that door right there. Got it flush all the way along the bottom there. Now I got to work on wiping the front of the door. But I got the body lines looking real nice. Now pretty much all I got to do, I'm going to take the hood off, tape up the engine bay, tape up the whole bottom of the car. I'll put plastic all on the bottom of the car to keep any paint off the bottom. There's a gem there for this door and the seam sealed part at the bottom. And this gem here. So I don't want to get anything on this area that I've already finished. So I'm going to tape where I painted up below this edge. So with this area right here, I can hit this area without hitting the inside. It's gray because that's going to be green. This is gray. And here you can see where I went ahead and taped up the front of the firewall area, all up in that inner wheel house and underneath the car, all up underneath the hood to where that inner jam can be sprayed. And going up into the other side there, you can see I've got the tape to the inside of the windshield taped up, the dash, steering wheel, and everything, so no overspray can get on the dash. Now you see it with the Evercoat G2 feather fill on there. That's a polyester primer. It's a very high build primer. This color in the front, that darker gray, or I guess lighter gray, that's the polyester primer. This part right here, that is the Easy Sand. It's also a polyester. I've got a gallon of that quick sand, and I've also got 2 gallons of feather fill, G2 feather fill on it. So there's about 3 gallons of that high build primer on there, so that I should have plenty of room to block all that down so I can get a real nice smooth finish. Here it is, the last coat of blocking. I've went over this thing with about 3 gallons of feather fill and some slick sand. And I just finished blowing it all off. So now that it's all blowed off, it's all sanded down good. It's time to get the hood finished. I gotta finish sanding the hood. And let's go ahead and get some sealer on this. All right, here we are. Got the seam sealer on, all the way up, all the way down, all the way down there on the inside, all up on the inside of that rail channel, all down in there, all down in there, all the way across. Got the seam sealer all the way around this inside lip, because I've learned water runs down this, it leaks down up and under there and then falls into your trunk and rots your trunk out. I got it all on my finger and wiped it all on the inside of that real nice and covered real well. All the way down that right there. How slick it is. And on the inside is that as well. All the way down. Okay, here it is with the seam sealer sprayed on there. Of course, there's some light and dark spots where it's wet and dry. but the dark gray's on there. It's in sealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this tack off and dry for a day, and I'm gonna come back in here and I'm gonna scotch it up real good and put another coat on. The sealer's dry. This is the next day. I went ahead, I've scuffed up the sealer, the hood and the deck lid. I've also scuffed up the quarter extensions, and I went ahead and scuffed up the car. This is the next day after all the sealer's dried. So now I've just got to go ahead, wipe everything down with some wax and grease remover, seal it one more time, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the base coat on there and clear it, and pretty much pray to God it turns out good. Got my base sprayed on here now, and all the jams and all the harder to reach areas, so that I can go ahead and get that color on there before I shoot the total rest of the car. So let's go ahead and see it all shot in. This is the third coat of base on the hood. This is the third coat of base on the deck lid as well. So now let's go in there and look at the car. The quarter extensions, I've got them shot also, third coat of base. This is just 2 coats of base on the car. So it'll be a little bit blotchy right now because it's just 2 coats. But it's looking good so far. I done shot the jams with about 3 coats. So put a couple more coats on the car and it'll be ready to put some clear on there. All right, mixing up some clear. Here it is, all clear coated in. I went ahead right there on that back taillight panel where it's got that trim and it also says SS. That's got to be blacked out. So I shot that in some tuxedo black base right there on the back before I put the clear over it. And this is pretty much how it turned out. This is the first gallon of clear. I'm going to go ahead and shoot another gallon over it. That way I got plenty of room there to water send it all down and buff it. But that's it. The hood turned out real nice. Everything looks good on the hood. The deck lid turned out nice. So now it's just time to let it cure, shrink in, and water send it all down. Okay, so I just finished it up. It's finally in paint. It's based, it's clear. I've got 2 gallons of clear on this car now. I did have a few runs in it because it's snowing outside. Of course, it's about 70 here in the booth, but when I turn that filter fan on, it sucks out a lot of that heat and it blows in cool air. But it is painted now, so now it's just a matter of going ahead and let this thing cure for about a week, let that paint shrink and dry in, and then it'll be time to go ahead and unmask it, start water sanding the car. Thank everybody who subscribed to the channel. If you haven't, go ahead and do so now and hit that notification bell. And if you have free time, go ahead and check out my other videos and playlists, because I have cars such as this, GTOs, Mustangs, you name it, it's on the channel. But go ahead and check that out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.